Welcome to the Astro Diva and to your weekly prediction from 1st of Feb to 7th of Feb. I am Pooja Sarkar joining you from Australia and I have Satakshi with me joining us from Canada. We both will be covering the 12 Lagnas and the transit for the week. So make sure you're checking your rising sign Lagna for the most accurate flow of events. Just a quick reminder these are general prediction. Individual results will vary based on your personal chart. You can always consult one on one with us on your birth chart. So you can call us on the given mobile number or given email ID, or you can also drop us a comment in the comment section. So let's begin and start with Aries Ascendant. So for Aries Ascendant, the first transit will happen on February 2nd. Moon will enter Leo here. So the fourth house lord will be going to your fifth house. So what is Moon? Moon is your emotions or mental state. And Ketu is already being transiting there. So Moon will meet Ketu there in your fifth house. So this can bring a feeling of dissatisfaction or a void. This conjunction can enhance your intuition due to Ketu, but also can bring wavering or unfocused mind due to Moon. So if we talk about the relationship, for those in a committed relationship, open communication will become very crucial to avoid any misunderstandings. And if you have children, the connection may feel unusual. Even your children can become moody or may not be able to focus on studies. So the advice is maintain patience in relationship and be gentle with your kids. Ketu and Moon together here will drive your innate creativity and you will go for authentic, soulful expressions rather than just rushing to get superficial results. So your authentic and very original work can manifest in reality here. This will also bring some gains because your fifth house is aspecting your 11th house, which is the house of gains and wish fulfillment. Fifth house also governs investment like stock, trading, gambling. So caution is advised here. Don't invest based on your emotions. Do a thorough research before investing. You should also pay attention to your mental health to bring your best of creative side. So you can consider a routine that includes a yoga or meditation if you're not already doing it. Uh, Satakshi, would you like to add anything here?
Of course, because Moon is the lord of fourth house. So the thing is, when Moon is entering Leo, and it's in conjunction with Ketu over there, so it is possible that you feel disconnected from home or from your mother because Moon also, signify indicates mother in the birth chart, and it's possible that you value more. You don't value like superior or external comfort, uh, like you feel detached from these kind of things. If you are a student, it is also possible that you will feel detached from your studies because fourth house indicates your primary education.
Hmm. Yeah, so students needs to be careful. So let's focus on the second transit for Aries ascendant, which is on February 3rd. The Mercury will enter Aquarius. So your third and sixth lord will enter in the 11th house. The transit is generally very favorable position for financial gains or social networking and achieving ambitions, but requires caution in communication and financial ethics as Rahu is also placed here. So the third and sixth lord can bring some flavor of challenges or health issues. So you need to pay attention to your health routine or diet. Maybe join some yoga or walk in the neighborhood or community. So relationships might be superficial because Rahu is here and maybe constantly changing with a revolving door of new acquaintances, new friends, because this is house of friends and Rahu being placed here. So you may, have a friend, you may get new friends from foreign land as well. So writing, short travel, social media, communication, these all can bring gains. So you can use Mercury intelligence and plan your gains. Whenever Mercury is in Aquarius sign, communication can become more systematic or precise. So we encourage you to make full use of it. Make use of this favorable time and connect with people. Maybe grab a cup of coffee with that friend which you kept pending for some time now.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay. So the next transit for Aries is on February 5th. Moon will leave Leo and will enter Virgo. But here Saturn is aspecting in the Virgo sign here. So Virgo moon brings a cautious and a detail oriented approach to the emotions, contrasting with the fast paced Aries energy. They feel secure when their life is organized and tidy. You may feel anxiety or a pull towards introspection and self correction, coupled with practical challenges related to health, finance, and relationship, because Saturn is aspecting this house. You may be over-analyzing situation and decluttering the environment. You may want to do a service, seva, work behind the scene or in isolation. So pay focus on your daily work and health routine. Saturn can bring delay, so you need to practice patience here. Help others, do seva, manage emotions, and impress solitude. And one more important thing is avoid using credit card in this transit. Otherwise, you will do some big purchases which you will repent later. Satakshi, would you like to add anything?
Yeah, because Moon is entering Virgo and aspected by Saturn here. So this placement basically indicates that Saturn is a mature planet. So it's a cold planet. Uh, the thing is, this place when the Moon comes here, it focus on the practical side. You will be more practical towards your home, family, and also there is possibility of delays, so that can be little frustrating for you. You can also see some kind of delays in your daily routine, like you used to do a certain kind of task, you know at a particular point of time, but might be possible because Moon is in Virgo and aspected by Saturn. uh, your routine is not as good as it used to be.
That's right. All right. Now, let's go to the next transit for Aries ascendant. So, on February 6th, Venus will enter Aquarius. So, the second and seventh Lord will be transiting into your 11th house. So, if you see, Mercury and Rahu is already in your 11th house, and now Venus is joining them. So, whenever there are more than two planets in any house, it creates a stellium. So, concentrating immense energy on that life area, on that house. So, this intense focus now will be on your 11th house, and it will become a theme, a dominant life mission, source of challenges of personal growth. So, pay focus on in your 11th house and make use of it. So, this is making a very powerful yoga, which signifies major financial gains, enhanced networking, and high creativity. This is a very powerful combination which can bring fame, unconventional income sources, and strong social connections through though it may trigger materialistic desires. Tread very carefully. Rahu is sitting here and may blow things out of proportions. Balance self, home, and social commitments. Rahu and Venus and Mercury in 11 creates intense desire for fame and influence. So, this combination suggests building a network that brings rapid professional or financial growth. Jupiter is also making an aspect here. So I think this is a very powerful combination for gains. You can be popular in social circle and among friends due to heightened intelligence, which Mercury and Rahu will bring, charm and grace, which Venus will bring. So this is all in all a good time. So despite financial success, Rahu may complicate things here. So it is advisable to maintain transparency in your financial dealings. The next transit for you is on February 7th, when Moon will leave Virgo and will enter Libra. So the fourth house Lord now is in the seventh house. Now, this will bring diplomatic, harmonious, and highly dynamic approach to marriage and partnership, because seventh house is your marriage and partnership. It is considered a very good and harmonious placement for marriage with focus on emotional balance and shared agreements. So make use of this moon transit and focus on relationship and partnership, and use your charm, charisma, and Aries energy for fulfilling your desire. Career advancement will be supported by your spouse, or you may get involved in a public relation kind of work. The moon is a fast moving and a movable planet, and its placement here suggests a love for travel or a profession that requires a lot of frequent movement, so possibly even abroad. Due to fast moving nature of moon and the impulsive energy of Aries, there's a possibility of quickly falling in and out of love or seeking new feelings. So caution is advised here. Your mother, which is moon, may get involved in your marriage or married life. But as Jupiter is aspecting from third house, I think all in all, it will be a very pleasant transit. So for summary, for Aries ascendant, you need to take care of your health. That is one. And this is going to be a period of mixed bag, but very good for your career and social commitments and gain. So I think learning to balance personal needs with partnership need is the key for this transit. So Takshi, would you like to add anything here?
Um, you are very much right here. This is what I want to say. You have already covered that your inner peace or your emotional security is with your relationship with your spouse. You know
Hmm.
how you are dealing with your spouse and how good or bad your relationship is, because when moon is entering in the seventh house, being a being a lord of fourth house, it also suggests that there is a high possibility that in partnership or with your spouse, uh, you are planning to buy vehicles, or you are planning to buy any kind of property. So
Yes.
all these gains are in the cards, but if you are doing it in the partnership.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
Let's move to the next lagna. Okay, before that, we would like to share with you that there is a weekly indicator that we have created for you. So, like I said, health is medium, so you need to take care of it. But career and money and social, if you see, it's indicated very high. So make use of this week for this and pay attention to your health. All right, we should move on to the next lagna.
absolutely. So the next is the Taurus ascendant. So the first transit for Taurus ascendant is moon is entering Leo, and that is on February 2nd. So what is going to happen when moon is entering Leo and it is going to conjunct with Ketu here? Uh, See, moon is your emotion, and Ketu is the feeling of detachment. So moon is in the friend sign, Leo, but the presence of Ketu bring the feeling of detachment here. It is
Hmm.
also possible that native may feel lack of belongingness, or native's mother, lack of belongingness, or there will be lack of coziness in your relationship with your mother. But
Yes.
one thing is possible, that your mother will be highly spiritual and intuitive at this particular time. Also, because you know here moon and Ketu are conjuncted, so there may be many mood swings. You may suffer from mood swings, so just take care of that. And Mars is also giving the eighth aspect to the conjunction. So
Hmm.
Mars eighth aspect is transformative. So there may be any kind of change in your home environment. You want to make some kind of changes or renovations,
Hmm.
so yeah, this is very much possible. And Poojaji, would you like to add something here?
Yes. So the third house lord is going to the fourth house. So the third house represents self effort, courage, and communication. And when its lord moon will transit into your fourth house with Ketu, so efforts will be directed towards real estate, like Satakshi ji said, or towards your home or nurturing your family members, but with a sense of dissatisfaction or a constant change in the direction. So there will be a bit of restlessness because Ketu will make you moon will make you do that, but Ketu will not give that satisfaction. So we will advise you to practice patience here and just go about this transit. It should be good.
True. So now the next transit will be on February 3rd, when Mercury is going to enter your 10th house in Aquarius sign.
Yeah.
So we all know that the Mercury is the lord of fifth house here. What does fifth house represent? It represents your creativity, your studies, and it's also the lord of second house, which represents wealth, family, your speech, taste. So Mercury represents speech, and Rahu, because Rahu is getting conjuncted in conjunction with Mercury here. So Mercury is your speech, and Rahu, it will give you strategical communication at your workplace, because 10th house is your workplace. It is also possible that with your intelligence and creativity, you will gain position at the workplace. Why I'm saying so? Because fifth house also shows position, gaining any
Hmm.
kind of position. And Rahu gives illusion. It's also possible that it's in your mind that you want to change job or you want to choose shortcuts while working on any kind of project. But don't do that. And because Jupiter is also aspecting from the ninth aspect, so it is making this conjunction positive. And please don't try to do any kind of unethical thing during this point of time, because I'm just saying this because of Jupiter's aspect. And there is also gain in the family business. Gain in the speculation, gain from speculation is also possible this time. And very much possible that you will find your romantic partner at workplace, so be ready for that. All the
Exciting.
Yeah. And let's move on to the next transit, that is Moon is moving to Virgo, and it is going to happen on 5th of February. So on 5th of February, when Moon will enter Virgo, it is aspected by Saturn over there. So Moon and Mercury, these people will be quite analytical about their thought, because Mercury is analytical planet,
Yeah.
because it's in the sign of Mercury, Virgo. And emotions is, I'll use word here, can be crushed, or, Saturn gives maturity to those emotions. So you will be more practical in the approach, and Saturn will cause delays. Whatever you think, it's possible that you will be facing delay in those areas. And
Hmm.
you will be highly creative, because this is the because here Virgo, it will give you sense of creativity when Moon is entering here. And you will feel attracted towards someone, because third house is the house of attraction, and fifth house is the house of romance. So this is possible that you will feel attracted towards someone and your romance will start. So I think this is very good time for you if you want to get if you want to find partner and you want to be in love. This is the good time for Taurus ascendants. uh,
Yes, I think the last two transit is encouraging for a relationship or a love relationship. So good for Taurus. Okay, so I would like to add here 2 points, Takshi. When the third lord is transiting in the fifth house, success maybe can be achieved through your creative writing, media, or speculative investment. So we combine third and fifth, and you get success through creativity, especially writing or a media. Then third house also represents short trips. So you may plan a short trip with your partner, and if you have kids, with your kids. So yes, short trip is also on the cards.
yes, absolutely. Let's move on to the next transit now. It is Venus entering Aquarius, and you can all see on the screen that it is going to conjunct with Rahu as well as Mercury, and it will take place on February 6th. So, what will happen? Venus is your Lagna Lord, and it is the Lord of 6th house. Person will be focused toward work and career,
Yes.
and sixth house lord is entering the 10th house. It is also possible that there may be many hidden enemies, but those enemies want to push you down at the workplace. But the thing is, Venus is your Lagna Lord, so you will be able to manage the work politics with your intelligence. And also possible that there are initial struggles because of the sixth house lord here, but there will be success after those initial struggle for sure. And conjunction with Rahu and Mercury will also make you quite smart. It will make the difference, and you will be thinking out of league, out of box at your workplace, and you will be giving good ideas over there. So I think that is the main point, that is helping you to grow through your career. And the next transit is Moon is entering Virgo. Now here Moon is going into sixth house, and it is aspected by Saturn. And you will find peace at work here because Moon is entering there. But and you want to set some kind of routine, like you want to exercise or any kind of activity that needs discipline. So the next transit is Moon is entering Libra in sixth house. So you will find peace at work, and you want to set a kind of routine which involves some kind of discipline, like exercising daily. It's also possible that you want to keep balance, because this is the sign of balance. Libra is balance. You want to keep balance between the work and your daily activities. Because if you are getting overindulged in your work, that will lead to some kind of stress and that may cause stomach related issues.
Hmm.
But the thing is, Jupiter is aspecting, so things will be better for health and in terms of finance also, because Jupiter is the 11th house lord.
Hmm.
You will get gains during this time period.
Yeah, I think I have 2 points to add here. So the third house lord in the sixth house. So the third house is for endurance and courage. So
Yeah.
now this trait can be utilized here to handle your daily struggles or dispute, because sixth house is of your daily things. So you can mix your endurance and courage and handle your daily struggles, if any, or any disputes. Second point is challenges or complications with your younger siblings, because third house is also your younger siblings or your neighbors as well. So there can be some complications. So you need to be careful when you are interacting with your neighbors or with your siblings. So that's the points, 2 bits I wanted to add, Satakshi.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, you're right. So let's just discuss, just see what is the indicator for the week. So
Yes.
at personal front, it will be okay. Not too good, not too bad. For career and money, it's high. So it's a good time for you. Social, it's low. For love life, again, high, as we have already discussed. And for health, it's medium. Uh, so I think it's overall okay week for you.
Yeah,
Now
that's right.
let's just move to the next ascendant.
So for Gemini Lagna, for Gemini ascendants, the first transit is on February 2nd, where Moon will enter Leo in the third house. So communication may become more expressive because Moon is expressive. So your communication house, when Moon goes there, you will communicate, you may express more of inner emotions. But words may be misinterpreted because Ketu being there, or it may sound harsh. All right. So the next ascendant we are going to talk about is Gemini. So the first transit for Gemini Lagna is on February 2nd. Moon will enter Leo in the third house, while Ketu is already transiting there. So the second house lord is going to the third house. So it brings the theme of communication. So communication may become more expressive because of Moon, more expressive of more inner emotions, but words may be misinterpreted or sound harsh because Mars is also aspecting this house and Ketu is already being placed there. So we advise, think before you speak. Creative expressions through writing, emotional introspection, mood change, restlessness can occur. So you can try journaling to navigate this transit. Strong inclination towards traveling to holy places, temples, sacred rivers, even foreign travel is likely. But this feeling will come from breaking away from conventional or domestic life, because Ketu will give here that strained relationship. So, towards traveling to holy places, temples, and sacred rivers, even foreign travel is also likely. But this is a feeling which is coming from breaking away from conventional or domestic life. Ketu will also give your strained relationship with your father or guru, because it is respecting your ninth house. Some emotional distance or health problems for younger siblings is also on the cards. So we suggest approach sibling relations also with patience and with support. This transit can create feelings of bravery and independence, because third house is of courage and bravery. And it can also lead to sudden anger or assertive attitude because Mars is aspecting. The mother's health might be a concern, and domestic happiness may be somewhat lacking. So you should be aware of your minor health issues related to your shoulders, arms, or acidity. Feeding dogs or donating things associated with moon or worshipping goddess Durga should help. So Satakshi, would you like to cover anything here?
Yes, one point is coming in my mind, because Gemini is the Mercury sign. These people are mostly analytical, but when Moon is entering with Ketu, they will rely on their gut feeling.
Hmm.
And when it is coming to the third house, Moon is coming to the third house, they will get great ideas while they are traveling.
Mhm. Yeah.
So this will help
Yeah.
them. Yeah. in the
Sure.
career, or if they are writing, so it's useful for them.
All right. So the next transit for you will be on February 3rd, which is Mercury will enter Aquarius in the ninth house. Mercury is the first and fourth lord, so transiting in your ninth house. So the focus will be on higher learning, foreign connection, foreign land, long distance travel, and fortune, because ninth house is also for your luck and fortune. So this combination can enhance intellect and communication skills to achieve life goals. So you may get good support from your elders as well. Good time for higher learning or learning something foreign. On a business or money front, you might be flooded with good luck during this time. And with this luck, you may be able to gain further new business orders. You may find comforting long distance traveling in this transit. And on personal front, your words may be pleasing support to your life partner or family members. And due to this, you will be able to build a good rapport with your family members and with your partner. You just need to be vigilant on your father's health. So, a few of the remedies that we can share with you is you need to stay open on new perspective, but with a structured approach. This will help you to navigate this transit. So, the next transit is on February 5th, where Moon will enter Virgo. So the second lord is now moving to your fourth house. The fourth house is your home, your domestic life, your sense of security, or your mother, property, vehicles. So moon is also the karka here. So it gets digbali, it gets this directional strength here in fourth house. So actually moon is going to the original house. So when the karka moon goes into Virgo sign in the fourth house, you may have practical approach on home life, because Virgo is a very practical sign. So moon here will focus emotional energy on domestic order or nurturing through service. Your emotional state and happiness also gets tied to your professional success, because from fourth house it is directly looking at your career house, which is your 10th house. Saturn is also aspecting, so Saturn may delay or limit immediate luxury or comfort, demanding discipline to secure if you're looking for a property or for a stable home environment. So we would say that patience is required here in this transit, and pay attention to your mother's health as well, because Saturn is aspecting here. So you need to pay attention to your mother's health. Anything else you would like to add, Satakshi, here?
Yes, Moon is entering Virgo here. Uh, the thing is, because it's the second house lord and it's going in the fourth house, so
Mhm.
it indicates that the native sense of security and accumulation of resource come from the home life, and it indicates the wealth accumulation through fourth house sources like property, vehicles, or from the maternal support. And this kind of placement, it often promotes the domestic happiness, education, nurturing, these kind of things.
Hmm. Yeah,
Let's
that is right.
let's move to the next one.
Okay. Okay, so on February 6th, Venus enters Aquarius in the ninth house, along with Mercury and Rahu already transiting there. So, more than two planets in the same house, this will create a stellium, concentrating immense energy on that house or on that life area. This intense focus often makes the house theme a dominant life mission, or a subconscious driver, or a source of challenges, or a personal growth. So, pay attention to this transit. For Gemini ascendants, Venus is your fifth and 12th lord. And with Rahu and Mercury in the ninth house, this signifies highly intelligent, unconventional, and communicative individuals with strong potential for foreign travel or settlement, even academic success, and unorthodox spiritual views, because Rahu is sitting here. This configuration indicates immense curiosity, unconventional philosophies, and possible conflict with authority or father figure due to, again, Rahu's influence. So, overall, for Gemini natives, this is a favorable time for long distance and overseas trips, for fun or even for educational purpose or even from a career point of view. So, native who want to convert their relationship into marriage, this is the suitable time for that, because Jupiter is also making a ninth aspect here. So this combination can lead to earning money through knowledge, through writing, communication, or through traveling. Rahu's presence in ninth house can cause conflict with the father or authoritative figure, so you need to be careful here. And from the ninth house, it's also aspecting your third house. So your youngest to your towards your younger siblings. So you might splurge or spend money on sibling or sponsor their foreign education or their foreign trip. And even your siblings can have luck on their side as well. So good for you and for your siblings. All right. So next transit is for you is on February 7th when Moon will enter Libra. So the fifth, so the second lord is going to the fifth house now. So this placement signifies gains through creativity because fifth house is creativity, speculation, or children, often resulting in emotional satisfaction. This placement suggests well accumulated via intellectual pursuits or education or romance because fifth house also represents your romance. It promotes artistic self expression and luck through creative investments. There can be a close emotional bond with your children, or your children may significantly impact your financial status. Your mind will be highly creative, and you may find success in artistic fields here or public speaking due to moon influence on this house. And there may be good bonding with your romantic partner as well. Emotional security now is linked directly with your personal investments, joy, and intellectual pursuits. Jupiter is also expecting from Lagna, which makes this transit very favorable. So, this is a time for self reflection and channeling emotions into productive creativity and harmonious interaction. So, I think this is a good transit. So, Takshi, would you like to add anything?
Yes, absolutely. Jupiter is aspecting this. And one thing more, this is the thing, this is the placement where, potential income is coming through entertainment or finance.
Hmm.
And it brings like loving family life, artistic talents into your, into your daily routine or into your life. And through it, you may lead a significant spending on hobbies or children, and you can also get indulged in food, creativity, all this kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So, let's
Let's.
move to the indicators.
Yeah.
All right. So, for Gemini, personal, career, money, social, love, health, or everything is either high or medium. So, all in all, a very good week for Gemini natives. So, we can move
Yes.
on to the next one now.
So the next one is the Cancer ascendants, and for Cancer rising, the first the first transit is Moon entering Leo, and it is going to happen on 2nd of February. So for Cancerians, when Moon is entering Leo, it is going to conjunct with Ketu over there, and it will cause detachment from family because second house represents your family and your finances. And so just make sure, because of Ketu, you are feeling detached from accumulated wealth also, but make sure you are not lending huge amount of money to anyone during this
Hmm.
time. And you will be highly intuitive with but the thing is your speech will be blunt, so please take care of that. Also, the Mars is aspecting. It's making your personality, it's making you see creative, in nature.
Hmm.
So just take it off that. Don't just think before you are speaking.
Yeah.
Pooja ji, you want to add something here?
Yeah, one thing I think is when the first house lord is going to the second, so yourself, the first house is yourself. So when yourself is going to the second house of family, food, and speech, so but Ketu's presence and aspects, so you would feel disconnected. You may find pleasure in food, um, but you may feel disconnected and maybe talk less with family member. So, what we would advise is take care of your gut and mental health here as Moon is getting afflicted by Ketu. So, just be careful about the food that you're consuming and about your gut. And that's about it,
Absolutely.
actually. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. So the next transit is Mercury entering Aquarius, and it is going to happen in 8th house.
8th house.
So Mercury is the lord of 3rd house, which is 8th from 8th, and it is the lord of 12th house.
Hmm.
So during this time period, you will feel that you are developing some kind of interest towards occult or to the fields which are related to research.
Yeah.
And there will be Rahu in the 8th house as well, so it will increase your intuition. Some sort of secrets or transformation can be there in in life of your siblings. And but the thing is, because of Rahu, there will be communication gap as well. So
Hmm.
just make sure, because Rahu and Mercury, when they are in conjunction and they are aspecting the second house from there, it may give you sudden loss. But the thing is, Jupiter is giving the aspect, so it will bring some kind of protection. And here is a possibility that you will gain something from foreign land. This is also possible. And the next transit is Moon in Virgo, which is aspected by Saturn in this case. And when
Hmm.
it is going to happen, it's going to happen on 5th of February. Yeah. So during this time period, there will be strong bond with your neighbors and sibling. But the thing is, uh, because Saturn is aspecting, so just make sure you are not going, uh, over the top. And the next thing I want to add here, there can be any kind of delays if you have already, there are some kind of documentation work which is under process. So you may feel some kind of delays over there. Moon is in the third house and it will give you writing skills. But it can be, some kind of dark writing because it is aspected by Saturn. And there is a possibility that you will go on short journey with your siblings. Also, because Moon is aspected by Saturn, so your mother is going to be disciplined, quite disciplined during this time period.
Yeah.
So yeah, if she is saying something, then just agree to her.
All
So
right.
yeah. So do you want to add something here, Pooja ji?
Yeah, I think one of the point is that the first lord is going to the third house. So self is going to the third house. So this can create a very active, communicative, or detail-oriented individual because it's going in the house of Virgo. So you can become more detail-oriented. You can
Yeah.
bring the, I mean, it can add to the Virgo energy. You may focus on siblings or short travels and self expressions. Now, as Satakshi said, Saturn is aspecting this house, so it can add delay, discipline, and emotional responsibility to these pursuits. So, causing cautions or structured communication and tested relationship. So, we would again say whenever Saturn is aspecting, you need to practice patience. Yeah.
Yes, patience is the key. Very well said. The next transit is Venus is entering uh,
Aquarius.
Aquarius along with Mercury and Rahu. So all these three planets in a secret house. So Venus in conjunction with Mercury and Rahu. Now, first of all, just check that the Venus is the lord of fourth house and the 11th house, and
Hmm.
Mercury is the lord of 12th house and third house. What it is going to do, you may make property in foreign during this time, foreign land, but it will come after the struggle because Jupiter is aspecting this conjunction being the lord of sixth house. There may be some kind of issues with your sibling also because of some kind of property disputes, okay? But also make sure that your mother health is not suffering during this time, because there is a possibility of that as well, so just take care of her. And yes, if you are in the field of research, there will be sudden gains and some kind of transformation will occur if you are in the field of occult. So just let's just discuss the next transit now, where Moon is going in Libra. Yeah, and the good news is affected by Jupiter at the same time.
Yeah.
So you will feel stable and you will find peace as the moon is become, moon is coming to the fourth house, it becomes stronger here, and it is aspected by Jupiter, so it's more beneficial. You will focus towards your mother, towards home, you want to avail the comforts of your life. And you may also think that you want to buy some property during this kind of during this time, while moon is transiting in the fourth house. Also, there is a possibility that you will add some kind of artifacts to your home. And also, it's good for career. Moon is aspecting the 10th house. It will bring balance, it will bring harmony over there to that particular field of your life.
Hmm. Yeah.
Right, Pooja ji?
Yeah, I think one more good thing which will happen here is the first lord self is going to the fourth house.
Hmm.
So all of your focus will be on your domestic life, like you said, where you really feel at home, and this is a good time to utilize and spend time with your family members. So I think, yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah, let's just have a look on the indicators. So let's just have a look at the indicators. At the personal front, it's going to be very good. For money and career, it's okay. Social, it will be high. You're going to meet a lot of people. Love life, just
Average.
yeah, it's low. So take care of that. Don't get involved with any random person. Health again low, so just take care of your health. Don't just eat. Just think before eating anything. So yeah, let's move to the next ascendant now.
All right, let's go to the next ascendant, which is Leo. So the first transit for Leo is on February 2nd, where Moon will enter Leo. So this is your first house where Ketu is already transiting. So when Moon transits in the first house in Leo while Ketu is already present, it creates a powerful and intense period of emotional and identity focused introspection, often referred as a Chandragrahan dosha or a lunar eclipse effect. This alignment blends the moon energy with Ketu's karmic detachment in the house of self and identity, self identity. So, leading to significant inner shifts. Now, Mars is also aspecting the Lagna in your first house, but Mars is your Bhagesh, the fourth and ninth lord, and a functional benefit for planet for you. So, hence, focus on self now will become a theme for this transit. This transit will bring your emotional and sense of self into focus. You may question your identity and life purpose. You may feel more sensitive, but it is an excellent time for self reflection and for personal expression. So you need to pay attention on mental and physical and emotional health. This transit brings a focus on relationship dynamics because first house will directly look at your marriage house, your partnership house. You may feel emotionally distant from your partner, but we suggest open and honest communication will become is vital for you to avoid any misunderstanding in your communication. On a positive note, this conjunction can enhance your intuition, creativity, and interest in mystical or research oriented subjects. Your mind may be full of unique insights and deep knowledge. So, we suggest embrace introspection, avoid impulsive decisions, focus on spiritual practices, prioritize your health, express authentically, and communicate clearly. So, overall, this is a powerful short transit that puts the spotlight on you, urging you to express your authentic self and manage your emotional responses towards other. So, Satakshi, would you like to add anything here?
Yeah. See, for Leo ascendants, the 12th house is having number 4 Rashi, that is Moon. So, foreign is coming into the first house. So, you will do something related to foreign. You may learn foreign language. You may start working at MNC. So, something like that can happen during this particular transit when Moon is transiting. Yeah, this was the thing that was coming to my mind.
All right. So let's move on to the next transit, which is on February 3, when Mercury is entering your Aquarius sign in the seventh house. So, Mercury, as your second and 11th Lord, will be transiting in your seventh house. Mercury, as the Lord of second and gains the Lord of 11th, will be placed with Rahu. So, this combination suggests massive financial success through business partnership or social networking or through family or the spouse. So, however, this wealth might be earned through foreign or unorthodox method because of Rahu's placement. The Rahu in the seventh house can create dissatisfaction or unconventional marital arrangement as well. So it often indicates marrying outside one's culture or community. And if you're already married, a lack of stability in married life. But because Jupiter is aspecting here, we don't see any major hiccups. This transit is favorable for business ventures, especially those involving in foreign connection or technology. So whenever Mercury is an Aquarius sign, communication becomes very systematic and precise. So we encourage you to make full use of it. And because Jupiter is also aspecting this conjunction, the negative effect of Rahu can be mitigated, leading to an excellent spouse connection, gains in partnership and social circle. So all in all, I think this transit will be favorable for you. So the next transit is on February 5th when Moon will enter Virgo, that is in the second house. But here we can see that Saturn is making an aspect here. So the transit brings a focus on financial matters and the family environment. So you may find yourself emotionally invested in accumulating wealth and ensuring financial security. The aspect of Saturn on Moon in the second house can cause emotional discipline or more serious outlook towards financial security and family matters. There might be some initial delays which Saturn will bring or hurdles in financial gains. So, requiring patient and persistent effort is required here. Communication with family members might become a source of some stress or may require a more structured approach. So, you may need to balance your emotion needs with practical realities. I think overall, the this period encourages a cautious and disciplined approach to finances and an opportunity to develop emotional maturity through managing responsibility, especially with your family members. So, Satakshi, would you like to add anything here?
Yes, absolutely. One thing I want to add here is because 12th lord is going to second house now, so wealth or your wealth will be coming from like from the places of isolation, like if you are working behind the scenes at isolated places, so
Hmm.
wealth will be coming from there, or you are working in MNC. Also,
Yeah.
it is possible because this is the 12th house lord, so some there can be some kind of loss on your investment, so better if you are donating anything in the hospital, that will save you from these kind of losses.
Yeah, very good tips,
Yeah,
Satakshi.
so this is the remedy that we are giving, so just donate
Yeah,
anything to the hospital. Yeah.
sure. So the next transit for you will happen on February 6th when Venus will enter Aquarius in the seventh house. So third and tenth Lord now is going to the seventh house for you, Leo rising. So now again more than two planets because Mercury and Rahu is already is here and now Venus is getting added. So more than two planets in any house creates a stellium concentrating immense energy on that life area. So this intense focus often makes a house theme a very dominant life mission or your subconscious driver or a source of challenges and personal growth about that house. So seventh house is for your spouse or partnership, and third and tenth Lord Venus when goes to seventh will indicate a spouse which might be involved in one's career or met through professional circle. Rahu here often indicates partner from a different culture, religious background, or create very strong unconventional attraction. As Venus is third lord, third house represents your sibling, writing, short trips. So these themes can also play role in your career enhancement. Seventh house is also your fourth from your fourth. So you may find peace or find joy in working in partnership, business partnership, or spending time with your partner. So which can become your comfort zone. So it is an opportune time for new business alliances or deepening existing commitments. The Rahu with the 10th Lord in the 7th house can lead to sudden shifts in career or in your partnership as well. So you need to pay focus on this aspect. This transit can enhance your personal magnetism and make you more pleasant, attracting favorable interaction with others. So use this Venetian energy in your favor. It may also be period if you're unmarried, where a friend can develop into a romantic partner. So this is a good news for people who are, looking for a partner. So a lot of things can happen here. Hope you make the best use of this transit. Overall, this is a fantastic time for you. This transit is very good. Now let's move on to the next transit, which is on February 7th. Moon will enter Libra. So 12th Lord is in the third house. So you may become highly emotionally expressive and effective in your communication, both spoken and written. Your words can be empathetic, charming, and diplomatic, making it easier to connect with others. This transit often indicates a check on emotional bond with your siblings. So, with opportunities to offer or receive emotional support. There may be moments of self doubt requiring guidance to maintain confidence. Your mind will be active and curious with an urge to learn new things and explore various hobbies. So, this is a favorable time for creative pursuits such as writing, poetry, or storytelling. There might be an inclination towards short distance travel or journey. The moon fast movement can lead to a scattered mind or mood swings, making it challenging to stick one task for a time. So, you might also be emotionally sensitive to criticism during this period. So, be patient. Jupiter is aspecting this, so this will help you to navigate the entire transit in your favor. So, Satakshi, would you like to add anything here?
Yeah, because Moon is coming to third house, you may get involved, in kind of things like traveling or any kind of creativity, that you get busy in those kind of things and you feel detached from your sibling or from the birthplace. So it's better to take care of this. And secondly, it indicates the significant expenses related to courageous efforts or communication or any spiritual pursuit can happen. And the person, the native, likely to communicates about the spiritual or unconventional topic, possessing hidden talents and skillfulness. So yeah, this is the, just make sure you are having a good bond with your siblings so they don't just feel left out, or you just don't feel left out during this time because of your busy schedule.
Yeah, good one.
Yeah.
One. So, yeah, let's move to the indicator. So, personally, as there's a lot of focus on you, you need to take care of how you're feeling or how you're navigating this transit. For career, money, and social, it is medium, it is good. For love and health, also, it is medium. So, overall, it's I would say it's a good transit, but you need to pay focus on yourself. So, the focus will be on the self. All right. So next, let's move on to the next ascendant, which is Virgo.
Yeah. Next is the Virgo ascendant. And for Virgo, Moon is coming to 12th house with Ketu on 2nd February. And how it's going to be for you. Generally, in this case, when Moon is coming with Ketu, and it is also aspected by Mars here,
Sure.
finances, sudden losses can be there. And in this case, if the native is associated with foreign land, in that case he may gain anything. Like some gains are there. But the thing is, there will be disturbed sleep because of Moon and Ketu present in the 12th house, and you will also get vivid dreams. There is a possibility that your mother can be intuitive, but there can be some kind of disagreement with your mother because Moon and Ketu together indicate this thing. But overall, it is good for those who are writers, who are working on any kind of project that need great ideas. And native may also get interested in the field of occult during this time. So it's good. It's good for research. If you're in the research oriented subject, then overall it's a good time period for you. And especially if you are a writer.
Very.
Pooja, what do you think about this?
Yeah, there are 3, 4 points coming to my mind. So one you already touched about it, which is your 12th house connection will indicate income connected to foreign land, MNC, or unconventional sources. Also, gains are strongly tied to 12th house. So maybe it is connected to foreign country, hospital, or isolated places. As Ketu represents detachment and spiritual liberation, which is your moksha, its presence in 12th house with 11th lord may lessen the focus on accumulating material wealth on surface or otherwise, and it will favor your spiritual fulfillment instead. So for Virgo, the moon here represents mind, emotions, and mother. So this placement in the 12th house of losses and isolation can also indicate emotional volatility or a distant relationship with your mother, which you already touched upon. So I think this is a very good time for inner reflection or to spend time with yourself. So I this transit is encouraging you to focus on self. Is what I want to add, Satakshi.
Yes. Yeah, because of Moon and Ketu. No, absolutely right. I agree with your points. So next transit is Mercury is entering Aquarius, and this is going to happen in the sixth house, and it's on February 3rd. There is a possible that there are some kind of health issues that may arise, but because Jupiter is giving the ninth aspect here, it will protect you in a way or another. And Mercury is your communication, and with Rahu, it gets blunt and it's get deceptive. So just take care of that. And there will be some kind of enmity at the workplace, but the thing is, after struggle, it is a win-win kind of situation for you. So the next transit is Mercury is entering Aquarius in the sixth house on 3rd of February. What is going to happen here? You will face some kind of health issues during this time, but because Jupiter is aspecting, it will protect you in a way or another. Secondly, Mercury and Rahu give you good communication, but sometimes it get blunt and deceptive as well. Also, the enemies, if there is a kind of any kind of enmity at your workplace, after some struggle, you will be able to, get out of that particular situation. So your enemies are not going to be there for longer period of time. You will win that situation very easily. If you are giving any kind of competitive exam, in that case, with the disciplined effort, you will get the success, but you have to put some efforts over there. And now let's just move to the next transit where Moon is entering the sign of Virgo, and it is going to be in your first house. And but the thing is, it is aspected by Saturn, while Saturn is sitting in the seventh house. So what will happen in this case? Saturn is aspecting your Lagna, and it will give some kind of negative impact on Moon, and it will make you, intuitive as well as sensitive at that time. Also, because Saturn is aspecting, you will be over analytical towards your thought, and it will make you serious also. Moon is making you analytical and Saturn is making you serious. So if native moons is making you emotional, and Saturn is giving you that kind of responsibility, the sense of responsibility toward your life partner. Okay, so yeah, there is a period where you feel emotional, where you feel responsible, and the thing is, there is a kind of delays as well. If you are planning something in your social circle, so that can be little frustrating. But yeah, there are gains from the elder siblings, but again, because of Saturn, um, there will be some kind of delay. And what you have to say about this, Pooja ji?
So I feel there is also a good thing, which is it is creating the dhan yog, kind of dhan yog, where well the combinations, for example, 11th Lord is going to the first. So it is kind of creating a dhan yoga, but like you said, Saturn is aspecting. So you may require discipline to overcome delays. This is one. And second is another good part which I can see is when Moon is going to Virgo, it's the 11th Lord, you can become analytical and the mind is focused on detailed, practical, and constructive methods to increase gains, which Saturn will also bless. If you are well prepared, then Saturn will bless you. So rather than reckless ambition, if you utilize Virgo energy, I think this can convert into a good transit for you.
Yes, absolutely. So the next transit is Venus is entering Aquarius, and it is going to conjunct with Rahu and Mercury over there. So Venus is the lord of second house and ninth house, and its conjunction with these planets Rahu and Mercury will give you wealth, but it will give you with struggle. And Venus represents your partner, and this placement may cause some issue to your partner, so just be careful. Venus, Mercury, Rahu, they will overcome the enemies, but with strategical approach. And also your luck will favor because Venus is the lord of ninth house. So there may be disagreement between you and your father also, because the Rahu is there and Mercury is there. So yeah, just take care of this thing. And the next transit is Moon is going in the sign of Libra. It's going to happen on 7th of February for you guys. So 11th Lord entering second house. This is going to make a kind of dhan yog. And Jupiter sitting in the 10th house is aspecting. And this is the fifth aspect of Jupiter, which will give you some kind of, growth in your career or some gains in, financial gains through career. And native will be obviously polite in the communication because of Jupiter and and Moon also. And you will be emotionally inclined towards your family and wealth. There is also possibility that you will enjoy some kind of gains from your elder sibling or from your social network.
Hmm.
What do you think about this, Pooja ji?
I'm very excited for Virgo because from 5th of Feb, if you see, it's creating a kind of dhanyo, 11th Lord to first, 11th Lord to second. So I think this is a good one with Jupiter's aspect. It's very auspicious and, for financial gains or for family perspective or your speech
Yeah.
and maybe successful investment. So this combination is good, is very promising for your prosperity, luxury, and social influence. The 11th house connection means that friends and network group will also play a crucial role in enhancing your financial status. So your friends or people in your social circle will also help you to give some gains to you.
Yeah, that's true. So all the best to Virgo. Before going to the next ascendant, let's just check up the indicators. So how's the week going to be for you? For Virgo ascendants, at personal front, it's okay, low, but all the best. Just take care of yourself. Career and money, it's high, so that's good. Social again low, love again low, and health is low. So just take care of yourself during this week. It will pass soon. So don't worry
Yeah.
out.
But career and money is the Dhan Yoga is actually winning.
That's
Yeah.
that we have already discussed. So I think that will cover a lot of things.
Well,
Let's move to the next ascendant now.
all right. So Libra, one of my favorite zodiac sign. So for Librans, on February 2nd, the first transit for you is Moon is entering Leo. For you in the 11th house. So the 10th house Lord is going to the 11th house. 11th house is your wish fulfillment, gains, elder sibling, friends, and social circle. Ketu is already transiting in your 11th house. So, combined effect of Moon and Ketu in the 11th house would primarily involve a sense of detachment from social circle or from your elder sibling and focus on inner growth and creative pursuits, which Ketu will bring. So, introspection and desire for solitude. So, this transit could bring a focus on inner work. So, Keto's influence can help you channel energy toward intellectual and creative growth, shedding false identity or ego. So you may focus on soulful creation, potentially finding success in artistic fields or digital content creation, or even working away from the public eye. So this period is for internal transformation. The desire for superior, superficial social validation will fade, which will get replaced by deeper pursuit of inner wisdom. So what do you think, Satakshi, about this transit?
Pooja ji, about this particular transit where Ketu is in 11th house, one interesting thing is coming in my mind, that Ketu will make sure here that you invest your mind, your soul to help the society through your karma, and that will benefit the society and you will make gains. And what gains those will be, that in the those that gain is in the form of the inner peace that you will get after helping the society.
Hmm. Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a good point, Satakshi.
Yeah.
All
So
right. So should we move on to the next transit for
yes.
Libra?
Mm. Yeah.
All right. So the next one is on February 3rd, where Mercury will enter Aquarius in the fifth house. So Mercury is your ninth and 12th Lord transiting in the fifth house. Mercury is a Lord of intelligence, which is transiting in the house of intellect and creativity. So wow, this transaction it's very exciting. So this period drives creative and educational ambitions with potential success in creativity or learning methods. As ninth and 12th Lord in fifth house, where Rahu is already transiting and aspected by Jupiter, this combination will help you drive all your initiatives into reality. So you may get associated to get creative in foreign land as well, or in isolated places, or some distance far off place. You may want to work behind the scene. Long distance can also bring luck. Rahu rules technology, and combined with Mercury's intelligence here, you might get into digital creativity as well. On a personal front, fifth house represents your children. So they may come up with creative ideas, and you may engage and express well in communication and find unique ways to communicate with your children or with your romantic partner, because fifth house is also your romantic partner. So this placement encourages a strong desire for risk-taking speculation matters like stock market, because fifth house also represents speculation. But Jupiter is aspecting, and with Mercury's intelligence and Rahu's sharpness, this can bring gains. But we would still advise apply caution before investing. Also, remember, whenever Mercury is in Aquarius sign, communication becomes very systematic and precise. So we encourage you to make full use of it. Overall, this transit is urging you to break free from traditional norms and embrace innovative pursuits. So, all in all, this transit looks very favorable for you. The next one is on the 5th of Feb, when Moon will enter Virgo. So, 12th house. So 10th house Lord is going to your 12th house. So, for Libra ascendant, the Moon rules 10th house of career and public image. When Moon transit in the 12th house in the Virgo sign, the focus shifts significantly from public life to private. So behind the scene activities or inner work. So emotional need for privacy will arise here, and work and service behind the scene. So this transit is excellent for spiritual exploration and developing hidden talents, because 12th house is again your hidden talent. You may like to work in peace and quiet. There's a possibility that gains from travel or foreign land can be on the cards. Moon is also getting aspected by Saturn here. So pay attention to your sleep routine and health in general. You may want to pay focus on your mother's health as well. So offering or doing some kind of seva service, especially for mentally challenged people, can bring blessings here. This will not only help your health, but your mother's health as well. So if you're planning any investment, because 12th house is also for investment, caution is advised here. This time is best utilized for reflection on and inner growth rather than intense external action. So get immersed and get connected to yourself. So good time for a me time in this transit. So Takshi, would you like to add anything here?
Because you have touched upon the point that it is good for inner growth, you will feel that there is a kind of attraction toward foreign country or to far away places, so you will go there and because you are getting attracted toward that thing, and that is the good time for you to gift yourself a vacation or a retreat, you because you need break from work. So this is the best time, and it will benefit you in one way or another for sure.
Yeah. All right. Let's move to the next transit, which will happen for you on February 6th. So Venus is entering Aquarius sign here. So yeah, so more than two planets again here. So remember, whenever there are more than two planets in any house, it creates a stellium. Uh, so concentrating immense energy on that life area, on that house, your focus is there. The life theme becomes that house. So now with Mercury and Rahu, Venus gets added here, and Jupiter is aspecting your fifth house. So your creativity meets beauty. So this conjunction is expected to amplify creativity, creative talents, and innovative ideas, especially with Rahu's influence in the sign of it's a sign of technology and social reform. So the presence of Venus and Rahu in the fifth house may lead to strong attraction and potential for intense or possibly karmic romantic relationship, or an increased focus on one's love life. The fifth house also represents speculation, your stock market, lottery, etc. So this placement encourages a strong desire for risk taking in speculative matters. And Jupiter is also aspecting. Mercury's intelligence is there, Rahu sharpness is there. Possibly can bring gains for you, but we would still advise to apply caution before investing. There can be a focus on children's education or their well-being, because fifth house represents education and children. Students may find success in competitive exams due to enhanced intellect, which Mercury will bring, and Rahu will bring the sharpness. You might want to get engaged in some outdoor activities with your spouse and kids or romantic partner, because Venus will add luxury and comfort in the areas of entertainment here. Fifth house is also for your entertainment. So overall, as Jupiter ninth aspect is there, the transit seems enhancing beauty, creativity, intellect, and luck. Also, more or less favorable for your kids and romantic partner. So this is a great transit for you. I think you should make a good use of it. The next transit for you is will happen on February 7th, where Moon will enter Libra, your first house. So Moon in Libra highlight themes of balance, harmony, and partnership. Both Libra and Moon, they gel very well together. So it will intensify the focus on one-on-one relationship, both romantic and business partner, because it is aspecting seventh house from the first house. So you may feel a strong need to achieve balance in your interaction with others. This period is likely to make one, more social and diplomatic. You might find yourself naturally seeking and connection and collaboration. Libra energy can sometimes lead to indecisions as you weigh all options carefully. With the moon here, you might find yourself wavering on choices related to personal matters, but I think Jupiter aspect can reduce this to some extent. There may be enhanced appreciation for beauty, art, and harmony during this time. You might feel inspired to work on creative projects or put efforts on physical appearance. If you're married, you may feel supported by your spouse. The spouse may become more emotionally sensitive because Moon is aspecting, maybe more compassionate and nurturing during this transit. So I think all in all, this transit also looks favorable to me. What do you say, Satakshi?
Yes, you have already covered one point here. I just want to elaborate that because moon is a significator of beauty and also 10th house lord here. So it is possible that you want to add, you want to, the career is for sure on your mind because of this placement, but you want to add some kind of peace or some kind of beautification at your work, and you will be more focused towards your output, how you are performing at work. So yeah, you want to beautify maybe your workplace, maybe your work desk, but in whatever way it's possible, so you are going to put so that kind of effort at your workplace.
Good point.
Yeah.
All right, let's look at the indicator for Libra now. So personal is high because moon is going in your house and all the focus will be on you. Career, money, and social is medium. Love is very high because it's aspecting your seventh house. Your fifth house is also very active in this transit. Health is medium. So overall, a very good week for Libra. So make use of the information that we are telling you and navigate this week successfully. So let's move on to the next Lagna.
So let's talk about Scorpio Lagna now. For Scorpio, the first transit is moon is going to enter Leo on 2nd of February. So this conjunction is going to take place in your 10th house, where moon is going one place away from its own house, which is good but it's going to conjunct with Ketu there. So moon in 10th house and is in the sign of Leo, will want you to do many things that can give you fame, but Ketu here is saying that you have to you have to be away from the limelight. So the thing is, just do your best and rest, surrender to the god. Okay. And Mars is also aspecting uh, on this particular conjunction, and Mars 8th aspect is very transformative, so there can be some transformation in your career. Just make sure when moon is with Ketu here, avoid any kind of friction with your superior. And if you yourself is a superior, or means you yourself is a boss, so just lead with the example and be humble. And the thing is, intuition will be at peak at your workplace this time. Poojaji, what do you think about this conjunction?
Yeah, so three, 4 points are coming to my mind. So one is this is actually creating a dharma karma dipati yoga. So your dharma stan lord is going to your karma stan. So this configuration creates a highly desirable raj yoga, bringing fortune and actions in your career. But Ketu is also sitting here, so the results will be mixed. But anyway, creating a powerful yoga favoring your career, success, fortune, and fame. It suggests a comfortable career, often involving leadership or even public visibility. There will be significant influence from the father or teacher. So the ninth house represents your father or teacher or mentor. So in this transit, you can take help from them. So because Ketu can dim your communication, so we would advise you to make efforts to communicate. The combination of ninth lord, luck, fortune to 10th house career. I think this is a good combination. Only you need to navigate Ketu's traits carefully, and you can make a good opportune time for this transit.
Yes, absolutely. If you are following Ketu's rules, so you will navigate through this particular time period very easily. And the next transit is Mercury is going to enter in Aquarius on February 3rd. So, Mercury and Rahu, because Rahu is already placed there, Mercury and Rahu will make the native quite expressive, and it will bring the emotions out because Rahu amplifies everything. So you will transform your house as the Mercury is 8th lord, and Rahu will make you install new technology at home. Okay. So something like you want to install home automation system. So that is also possible. Native will gain from the property during this time period, and mother can feel mother can face some kind of health related issue, but because Jupiter is aspecting, so there is some relief. And it is also possible that mother will be highly intuitive, or there is a there is a influence of your mother on your social circle because of her good traits. Might be possible she is good at cooking, and your friends are coming home and she is, serving them food. So such kind of thing can happen. Let's move on to the next transit now. Next is Moon is going to enter in the sign of Virgo on 5th of February. So when Moon is entering here, it is favoring the native in the Labh Sthan, but it is aspected by Saturn at same time. So there will be some delays. And Moon is in the sign of Virgo, which will make you quite analytical and serious towards your siblings. And you will also choose your friends very wisely, because 11th house is the house of friends, 11th house is the house of elder siblings. So you want to be with your friends, but those friends will be quite intellectual. You don't want large circle during this time. And Saturn is aspecting Moon here. It will make kind of wish yoga, but also be careful when you are communicating in your social circle with your friends. If you are, using any kind of harsh language or words, it will be difficult for you otherwise. This is what I think about this particular conjunction. This particular placement of Moon. What do you think, Poojaji, about this?
Yeah, so Saturn is aspecting, but Saturn is aspecting its own house and his own friend's sign is there, Virgo sign. So I think Moon in Virgo, strong indicators for wealth accumulation and gains, like you said. So the luck, ninth house luck, fortune connected connecting to the 11th house of gains,
Yes.
this is a good yoga for prosperity. So benefits and support are likely to come from the father, mentors, or siblings. So we are connecting ninth house to the 11th house. The native often sees their wishes and ambitions realized. Saturn is aspecting the house, but all this is possible with maybe delayed results,
Mm.
or maybe emotionally you're not very satisfied and you have to put a lot of hard work. But it creates a mix of great fortune and mental stress, but it will give you gains at the end of it.
Yes. After some kind of struggle. Uh, let's move to the next transit. That is, Venus is entering Aquarius in fourth house. So, because Mercury and Rahu are already sitting there, and Venus is the 12th house lord, which is showing that abroad, and it is also seventh house lord. So seventh house is home, away from home. So there will be gains from foreign land, or you want to apply visa to some far away places during this particular time. There is also possibility, because this is a foreign theme, so somebody coming from foreign to visit you, and Venus is going here, also indicates that you will be adding some kind of comfort, or you will be renovating your home.
Yeah.
Also, when Venus is coming here, Venus gets Digbali. It's having a directional strength over here. So, mother will be spiritual, and you will also spend money on her. This is very much possible. So, the thing is, you you will be, because Rahu is here, Mercury is here. There may be some kind of get-togethers, but disagreement will be there between your spouse and mother. But the thing is, Jupiter is aspecting, so it will be positive at the end of the day. So, yeah, all the best. But just make sure that if there is a get together, so avoid any kind of,
Arguments.
arguments, or, yeah, I would say just when mother and spouse is there, so just avoid getting together so much, okay? So that you can face the situation.
Sure. Good tip.
Next transit is Moon is entering Libra. So when Moon is entering Libra, it is going to 12th house, and it is also aspected by Jupiter from there. So what will happen? Those who are in foreign land, luck will shine for them, for sure. And Moon being the lord of ninth house for the Scorpions, it indicates that father can also go away for work during this particular time. And 12th house also represents spirituality. So mother, maybe, she is in getting involved in spiritual thing. So at this time, she will heal she will heal herself also, and it is also possible that you are getting into some kind of meditation, because Moon is in 12th house, and that also represents meditation, because it's the house of isolation. And you will be highly intuitive, because Jupiter is aspecting, and it will give you dreams that will indicate you how to solve your life issues. Sometimes we get some kind of dreams where we get the ideas how to resolve any kind of issue in the life. So that is very much possible here with the aspect of Jupiter on the Moon. Yeah, it is good time for those who are in the research or occult field. So all the best. Pooja, you want to add something here? Any point coming into your mind?
Yeah, I think you lightly touched upon it. One is because it's a ninth house of luck and long travel going to the 12th house of foreign land. So highly favorable for foreign settlement or foreign travel. This is something which was repeatedly coming to my mind. And second is ninth lord in 12 can bring some expenses, because 12th house is also for losses and
Yes.
expenses. So when your father's house, ninth lord, is going to the 12th house, there might be expenses related to father. or expense related to travel, or maybe you go and enroll for some higher education course. So the benefic aspect of Jupiter will mitigate this loss to a certain certain level. But Jupiter will also provide wisdom for you to manage them well. So I think all in all, it's a good transit.
So let's just check what is happening in the entire week for Scorpio. So this is the weekly indicator. At personal front, it will be okay. But career and money is good for you. Your social circle, social life will be good. Love life, medium, and health. Please take care of your health because Scorpions, these are the people who eat anything for sure. So just take care of yourself and be watchful what you are eating. Let's move to the next sign now. That is Sagittarius. Now, Sagittarius is my favorite sign.
Okay, all right. So for Sagittarians, on the first transit for you will happen on February 2nd. Moon will enter Leo. So the eighth house lord is going to the ninth house. Now, ninth house is your father, long travel, foreign, high education, luck, your guru, your religion, philosophy, and ideology. Now, Ketu is already transiting here for you. So this combination will often indicate high spiritual intuition, because eighth house is of intuition, and ninth house, your spirituality and intuition will get mixed, and there can be a detachment from traditional belief, potential emotional turbulence regarding faith, or maybe the father. So because this is creating a grahan dosha, moon and ketu is conjoining together. uh, the combined effect is an intense push and pull between Moon's desire for personal experience and Ketu's urge to detach from ego driven pursuits and find a deeper, more spiritual truth. So, you may experience spiritual breakthrough in your search, generally for life or any search, or finding true sense of life, referring to your own philosophy or your own spiritual path. So, this is an opportunity to form a more authentic, soulful personal philosophy, that what you believe. Uh, Connection with mentors or figures of authority, or even with your father, may feel distant or karmic in nature, because Mars is also expecting a ninth house. So, you need to be careful here. Your interest in formal higher education or extensive travel. Uh, because Ketu is sitting here, you will feel like doing it, but Ketu might, cut this feeling also. But short, spiritual, motivated journeys could be fulfilling. So you may try that. What do you say, Satakshi?
Uh, yes, the thing is, what I want to say here, eighth lord is in ninth house. It will cause trouble to your father or even shared investments also, because the eighth house is the house of shared resources and investment on inheritance. These things may get challenged, but the time for profound transformation is also there, because eighth house is the house of transformation. And it
Hmm.
is, I'm saying, especially towards, if you are into spirituality, or if you're into occult, or it's possible that you may get interested toward these things during
Hmm.
this time period, because ninth house is the house of dharma and eighth house is occult, spirituality, transformation. So this is very much possible for Sagittarius natives to get interested in these kind of things during moon transit in Leo.
Yeah, well said, Satakshi.
Yeah.
All right. So let's talk about the next transit for Sagittarians. So here Mercury is entering Aquarius, where Rahu is already transiting. So the seventh and tenth Lord is entering your third house. So with Rahu already transiting in the third house, and the third house governs courage and communication, your siblings and short travels. So this transit will generally favor when Mercury joins here. Jupiter aspect can further favor this transit and reduce Rahu's malefications. So there will be an increased courage and determination. You will use sharp and effective communication skills, making it easier to convince others. Also, potential for new skills acquisition. So possibly related to hands-on work or unique fields. Opportunity for short distance travel or even journey to foreign land, especially for career purpose, is on the cards. So Mercury, the seventh and tenth lord in third house, suggests more efforts or hard work at workplace or in business partnership. So avoid taking shortcuts, which can be encouraged by Rahu's influence here. Siblings can also get gains through innovative and risk taking projects, especially in media, sales, marketing, short travel, or any other sport related activities. In addition of Mercury, a planet of intelligence, to the third house, can enhance the effects, especially communication, intellectual pursuits, and focus in career. So remember, when Mercury is in Aquarian sign, in Aquarius, communication becomes very systematic and precise. So we encourage you to make full use of it. All in all, a good transit. The next transit for you is on February 5th, where Moon enters Virgo. So 8th house Lord now is transiting in the 10th house of your career. So there can be increased energy and strong desire to grow and achieve success in your professional life, in your career. So you may set goals and work with discipline to build something lasting. More so because Saturn is aspecting your 10th house. So this transit will bring attention to your public standing, on how you're perceived by your superiors or influential people. So your reputation at work may be enhanced. You might feel more emotionally invested in the job or career goals during this period. Finding a mission that gives you a life meaning can be on the cards as well. So while opportunities for success may arise, the result will largely depend on persistent effort and patience, as Saturn is influencing your career house for this entire year 2026. The Virgo energy emphasizes practicality, efficiency, and a focus on routines and well being. So, this is a good time to bring more structure to your work life and also your domestic life, because it is aspecting the fourth house as well. This period, I think, is an excellent time to focus on professional growth and establish more structured approach to your ambition, balancing your home life as well. So, what do you think, Satakshi?
I think you have touched upon those points that I was thinking. Eighth house is the house of sudden changes, transformation. So eighth house lord going to the 10th house means there may be transformation in your career. Means you may get totally different role. Your expertise is something else, and you are getting something else to do at
Hmm.
work. So this is very much possible. And also there is, like, you will look how you look at your work, your perspective will totally change during this time, because the eighth house lord is going there, so there is a possibility that you will start something from scratch.
Hmm.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
that's the
right.
thing.
Yeah, it's a good point. All right, so the next transit will happen on February 6th for you, where Venus will enter Aquarius in the third house, while Rahu and Mercury are already transiting. So, 6th and 11th house Lord will travel in the third house. So, more than two planets now in the same house. So, whenever more than two planets in any house, it creates a stellium. All your life energy or all your focus becomes that house, or that house becomes the theme of your life, because your intense focus is on that house. So there is a strong inclination towards unconventional communication, which Rahu will bring. Even technology and media. Technology is again Rahu. Third house represents the media and artistic endeavors, which Venus will bring. So all in all, gains are on the cards. The conjunction can create a craving for intense or unusual romantic experiences as well, sometimes leading to a dissatisfaction or need for a constant validation. So, as Venus rules the sixth and 11th house, this combination in the third house of initiative suggests success in ventures involving marketing or sales or speculative business, or particularly through risky or unconventional methods. So we are mixing Rahu and third house and Venus and all put together. This is what we would like to share. Intellect interaction with siblings or neighbors can become intense at times, so be careful. Mental energy, the mind is focused on innovative ideas, but there might be a tendency towards overthinking or restlessness energy due to your Rahu's influence. So overall, the negativity or negative influence of Rahu will be mitigated as Jupiter is aspecting the third house, and a lot can be achieved in this transit. So I think all in all, I feel this is a good transit for you. So the
Hmm.
next one is on February 7th, Moon enters Libra in 11th house. So 8th house Lord now is moving to the 11th house. So the 11th house is a house of gains, hopes, and wishes. Now, this transit energizes your ability to achieve desired goals and manifest your aspirations, often with support of your social network and your elder sibling or friends, because 11th house is social network, elder sibling, and your friends. So sudden gains are also on the cards. The Libra energy emphasizes on peace and balance and cooperation within social interactions. So you may work to mediate conflicts or ensure harmony among friends and associates. The 11th house is associated with income and wealth gains. So this period could bring opportunities of financial growth, possibly through networking on career advancement, especially as Jupiter is also aspecting your 11th house. So your social calendar may look active with opportunities to meet new people or deepen your existing bonds. You may feel a desire to contribute to a group or any community effort. As 11th house is for gains, but Moon being the 8th lord, it becomes a mixed bag and a suddenness. So let me also ask Satakshi, what does she feels about it?
You are right. You have already talked about it. Also, I'm also feeling the same thing, that when eighth house lord is going to the house of networking, your social circle, there can be transformation. Like, it's possible that you will meet some new people. So transformation in your like in your friend circle, someone new is coming in your circle, right? Or some old friends are going away. So this there is a possibility of that. And of course, sudden gains are there from the social circle or from friends. Also, there is a possibility that you will get some kind of inheritance and the shared investment. So yeah, and
Yeah. Okay.
eighth house, because it represent unearned money and or hidden treasure. So this is the theme when eighth house lord is going to the uh 11th house.
Okay. That's very cool, Satakshi. All right. So let's check the indicators for Sagittarius now. All right. So the weekly indicator for Sagittarian person is very high. So good for you. Focus on self. Career and money and social mix together, it looks good only. Love is medium and health is good. So all in all, a very good week for Sagittarian. So let's move on to the next lagna.
So the next one is Capricorn. The first transit for the Capricorn ascendant is Moon is entering Leo on February 2nd, and this transit is going to take place in their eighth house. So when Moon is entering in the eighth house, um, you get anxiety at that time. You may feel anxiety during this time because it is, first of all, it is in eighth house, and then it is in conjunction with Ketu over there. So Ketu will make sure that here it is going to break your ego and it will make you spiritual. Also, there is a possibility that you may have some emotional disconnect from your mother, as Moon represents the mother. Um, Also, if you see Mars is sitting in the Lagna and it is aspecting the eighth house, so there will be a transformation and you will gain interest in the research related subjects, because this is the Mars which is expecting. If you are interested, you will also take action, means you will act upon it. It's not like that interest is coming, okay, and then you will think about it that I'll start doing it from tomorrow, I'll start doing it from day after tomorrow, or you will plan that. You will do that thing also. Mars represent action.
Yeah.
What do you say about this? What do you think about this, Pooja ji?
I think with the moon in the eighth house, the spouse may be deeply emotional. So this is seventh house going to the eighth. Seventh house is your spouse, married life. So when moon is in the eighth, the spouse may be deeply emotional or intuitive because eighth house will give intuition to your spouse moving in that house. Or maybe involved in secretive research oriented fields. So maybe your wife is connected to research or secretive or research oriented fields. The relationship often involves significant ups and downs, so requiring a profound adaptation and emotional resilience. Mars is also expecting, like you rightly said, Satakshi, the eighth house. So it will add volatility and can cause sudden maybe aggression or high tension situation between partners. So if there is an issue going on in your married life, please tread very carefully, because this short transit can also, potential can lead to separation if, if already you're facing a turbulence in that area. So it's very, very important to tread carefully. We suggest keep patience and please pray to your Ishtadev to navigate through this transit. The eighth house rules secrets, and with seventh house lord there, the relationship may be having some hidden aspect or undergo, massive uncontrollable transformation. There's also potential for sudden gains through inheritance, which Shatakshi already touched upon, through your spouse or maybe spouse money, but also risk of chronic or sudden health issue to your spouse. So all in all, you need to tread very, very carefully in this transit. That's all I wanted to add it, Satakshi.
Also, here I want to add one more thing. Uh, there is kind of involvement if your of your in-laws also. The
Yes.
moon is going in eighth house with
Eighth
them.
house, yes.
Yeah. So let's talk about the next transit, that is Mercury is entering Aquarius. So Mercury is with going to the Aquarius sign, but it is going to in conjunction with Rahu over there. So luck will help you accumulate wealth through your father. Why I'm saying this, because if we see the chart, Mercury is the lord of ninth house, which represents father, and it is going to second house, which is the house of wealth. So you may gain from your father, or gains are also possible through Guru. Uh,
Hmm.
Rahu will give some, like, will give urge to make wealth, but from unconventional or unethical ways. But the thing is, it Rahu will think about it, but Jupiter aspect will control Rahu somehow. And gains from the workplace is also there, because if you are working in the, like, in service sector or sixth house profession, so you will gain from there as well. But the thing is, just watch what you are eating, as you may tempted to eat, as the sixth house is activated and can give you stomach related issues here. So
Correct.
just make sure that you are eating healthy, and you are not eating any kind of junk food, because Rahu in second house will also give you tendency to eat outside or eat which is
Hmm.
not good for your health. The next transit is Moon is entering Virgo. So when Moon is entering Virgo sign, again it's a Mercurian sign. It will give you analytical tendencies. But here the thing is, Saturn is also aspecting this conjunction. Saturn is also aspecting Moon. So there will be some kind of delays in your destiny. Possible that father, because it is aspecting the ninth house of the father may be strict, or father may get strict during this time. Uh,
Hmm.
so there may be kind of disagreement with your father or with your guru, because ninth house also represents your guru. So be careful. Please be careful while communicating. And you can get indulged in spiritual or dharmic karya, or, and here when I'm saying spiritual or dharmic karya, there is a possibility that you can go on long distance travel. You visit temples with your spouse, but just avoid any kind of argument before leaving the home. Um, These are some points which are coming in my mind. What do you think, Pooja ji, about this particular transit?
Hmm. So seventh lord is in the ninth house. So this placement can indicate that marriage, which represent your seventh house or your significant partnership, uh, brings immense luck and fortune into your life. So seventh house lord is transiting in the ninth. So maybe your spouse is getting, is traveling and conjoining with your luck factor. So this transit combined with Saturn's aspect may require maybe disciplined effort to achieve harmony in your relationship or success, or maybe in higher education, in your travel plans, or overall in your relationship.
Yes.
Saturn aspects brings a need of stable and committed approach to your relationship and spiritual pursuits. It encourages you to treat partnership as a serious responsibility rather than just a casual effort day to day. Life is going on. But in this transit, I think you need to establish or being committed into your relationship is what I feel I wanted to add, Satakshi.
Yes, you should be committed in your relationship, even if the Saturn is not there.
Not watching, but all the more if Saturn is watching.
Yeah, you are right. So the next transit is Venus is entering Aquarius on February 6th. As we have already discussed that the moon, Mercury, sorry, not moon, Mercury was there with Rahu. Now after Mercury, Venus is also joining the party. So Mercury in the second house of speech and Rahu again here with the Mercury will give you blunt speech, but you will be following unconventional trends that are out of league in the business, because second house also shows uh, family business. It's the house of family. So this is the thing is, because this is the house of food also, if you are getting any idea like which is creative idea which is related to the food business, it will help you expand that business. So it's the good time. And Venus is the lord of 10th house. So material gains from your career or increase in wealth, growth in family business, as I have already told you. It is also possible that this kind of like if there is a kind of growth, it is also possible it is coming from the foreign land, because Rahu is a foreign planet. It represents, yeah, if you are in import export business or if you are working in an MNC, so gains are there in your cards. And Jupiter is giving the ninth aspect, so it will enhance this kind of conjunction. And also it will control Rahu, and it will not allow it to do any kind of unethical things. Okay, so yeah, this is all about Venus in the Aquarius along with Mercury and Rahu. Now let's go to the next transit, where Moon is entering Libra for Capricorn ascendants, and this is going to take place in 10th house. And when Moon is in 10th house, it will give you a charming personality at your workplace, because 10th house is your workplace. So they people will be attracted towards you, your colleagues, that because you will be center of attraction over there. And you make sure that if you do rightful things to maintain the balance at work, because Libra is the sign of balance. So do rightful things. If you are a boss, just make sure you are appreciating. So the next transit is Moon is entering Libra, and this placement is going to take place in the 10th house for Capricorn ascendant on 7th of February. So when Moon is entering Libra, it will give you charming personality at your workplace. You will be center of attraction, because Moon is a significator of charm and beauty. And make sure that you are doing rightful things, because number 7 Libra sign is the sign of balance. So keep balance, okay? If any of your employee or your subordinate or your colleague has done some good job, so appreciate them. And there is also possibility that you want to get appreciated and you want to be in the limelight, because you are getting very emotional towards your job, toward whatever you are doing. You are putting your mind, you are putting your soul over there. So Moon and Jupiter, when Jupiter is aspecting Moon, so you will gain with your intelligence. And also this can be possible that your mother is becoming spiritual, and because of that spirituality, she is helping you in growing in your career. So because she is, praying for you all day, so there is possible because of her prayers, you are growing in the career as well. What do you think about this, Pooja
Yeah,
ji?
absolutely. Parents' prayers, they always work, they never fail. So, rightly said. Seventh Lord in 10th house. So, you said that I would like to add that it's, yes, it's really highly favorable for partnership, reducing potential issues and increasing marital harmony and support from spouse or business partner. So I think if you navigate the previous transit well, there would be, a kind of satisfaction or a marital harmony which, you will experience. You may find yourself working closely with your partner or seeking partner if you're not married, seeking a partner who is successful and can enhance your social standing or your career trajectory. So I think this transit is really favorable for partnership, and I'm glad to see that there is relief for relief for you in this transit.
Hmm, that's right. Let's just take a look on the indicators of the week. So for at the personal front, it's okay, it's medium. For career, it's high. Social again high. Love, it's medium, and health again medium. So all the best for your entire week. Let's move to the next ascendant now.
Yeah, so let's talk about Aquarius. So for Aquarius on February 2nd, the first transit will happen and Moon will enter Leo in the seventh house. So sixth house Lord is now moving to the seventh house. The Moon represents emotions and the mind combined with Ketu, detachment, and aspected by Mars in the seventh house of marriage. This mixed together often lead to confusion, emotional withdrawal, or a feeling of dissatisfaction in the partnership of marriage, because seventh house represents partnership or marriage. And if you're married, your mother might also feel disconnected because Moon is your mother. So if you're married, your mother might feel disconnected or disappointed with your marriage or with your partner, even when you have a perfect marriage or a perfect partner. So be patient and maintain balance at domestic matters. So Ketu already transiting here. It may also bring potential karmic lessons or significant evolution in partnership, because Ketu will try to teach the lessons and you will evolve as a person in this area. About your spouse, you may experience that a partner is getting spiritually inclined because Ketu will bring that flavor, or maybe mysterious, or maybe a bit detached. Now, when we look at your business partnership, there's a potential of instability or dealing in business ventures. This can happen in this transit. Hence, be watchful and be patient here. Seventh house is aspecting your lagna in the first house. So some of the impact will also go on your overall energy level. So you need to be gentle with yourself as well. Anything to add here, Sitakshi?
Yes, the thing to worry here is it's not for all of the natives, but like sixth house lord is going to seventh house, right? So if you're already going through a bad marriage, just make sure to avoid the situation of any fight or anything like that, because it may lead to litigation also. Not true for everyone, but those who are going through bad times in their married life.
Yes.
So just
and also litigation too in your business partnership as well, isn't it, Satakshi?
Absolutely, because seventh house is the house of partnership. Maybe it's a marriage, maybe it's a business. Partnership is partnership. So just be careful.
All right. Okay, let's now look at the second transit for you, which will happen on February 3rd. Here, Mercury will enter Aquarius sign. So while Rahu is already placed there. So you may experience surge of innovative and unconventional ideas. So whenever Rahu comes, we will say unconventional. This will go together, Rahu and unconventional. So making you a very sharp and witty, highly strategic thinker. As Mercury brings youthful energy and intelligence, this is a good placement. This is an opportune time for creative self-expression and leadership in new fields, especially those involving technology, media, or social reform. Jupiter is making aspect on the first house, so malefic traits of Rahu will be mitigated to some extent. You will be full of creative ideas because fifth lord is making connection here. So romantic relations or relationship with kids, sudden plans can also be on the cards. Now eighth house is will bring suddenness, so that's how we are adding suddenness to your overall planning. Your communication skills will be amplified, potentially making you very convincing and influential. So there'll be a tendency towards taking risk or making quick, bold decisions. Well, this can act or lead to success, but acting without proper forethought or any analytical approach can lead to errors or losses. So be watchful. The transit of Rahu in the first house can make more conscious of your physical appearance and your health. Beware of extremes or restlessness. On the relationship front, you might attract unconventional partner because it is looking at your seventh house, and maybe existing relationship may face karmic lessons or need for recalibration. It is important to focus on needs of your partner as well to avoid indifference or misunderstanding. So you should use Mercury intelligence to maintain harmony in this transit. Few recommendation we can share is balance ambition with ethics, practice mindful communication, avoid impulsive decisions, and focus on your inner peace. So engage in grounding activities is what we can suggest. So the next transit for you is on February 5th when moon is entering Virgo in the 8th house. So the 6th house lord now going to the 8th house. So this is in astrology, we say that this is creating a Viparit Raj Yoga. So emotion might feel deeper or heavier, and you may find yourself being more secretive about your feelings on personal matter. Saturn is also aspecting your 8th house. So health and personal transformation will become central theme. It may be a good time for introspection and facing hidden fears. Joint finances, ancestral property, unexpected gains and losses, which is all related to the 8th house, may come into the focus. So it is advisable to handle financial decisions with caution. This transit is often associated with sudden troubles, hurdles, or unexpected problem that seems to come out of nowhere. So one of the remedy we wanted to share with you, peace and patience are crucial during this time to navigate any sudden changes or anxiety that you may surface. Please pray to your deity and navigate this transit, in a way where you feel supported by your deity. Satakshi, do you want to add anything?
Yes, of course. So, because this is sixth house lord going into the eighth house, as you have already talked about this thing, that health will be the main point or the main focus during this time. So, because sixth house is the house of health, it is also the house of service. So, do seva or do service as much as possible in order to avoid this kind of thing. And also, litigation is also possible because sixth house is house of litigation. The thing is, just do any kind of service, like go to temple, so that you can come out of these kind of issues. Otherwise, your health may get into chronic stress. So be vigilant and pay attention.
Yeah, thanks for that tip. Doing seva is also one important remedy. Okay, so the next transit is on February 6th when Venus enters Aquarius, the first house, while Mercury and Rahu already transiting. Now, this is a very exciting transit. Now, Rahu in the first house in Aquarius is a powerful placement that drives an intense focus and personal identity. So, self expression and innovative ambitions. Now, mixed with Venus and Mercury. So, luck and sudden gains, creativity, family, beauty, intelligence, this all will get added in your bag. Jupiter is also aspecting your first house, your Lagna, so making this transit more favorable and will also reduce Rahu's negative traits. The presence of Mercury and Venus adds intellectual sharpness, enhanced communication skills, and natural charm. So this can make you highly influential, popular in social circle, and capable of convincing others with your words. So people in field like media, marketing, writing, or connect anything where you're connected with people may find this period particularly very rewarding. Rahu magnifies desires and ambition, so which combined with Venus, planet of luxury and relationship, could lead to a strong focus on material gains and opulent lifestyle, possibly secret or unconventional relationship as well. So it is crucial to be mindful of becoming overly self-absorbed or pursuing wealth through unethical shortcuts. As a first house, Rahu also means Ketu is there in the seventh house of your partnership and marriage. So this axis highlights relationship dynamics, potentially a evaluation of existing commitments, because misunderstandings or ego clashes may arise. So, which requires a clear communication and a focus on mutual understanding to maintain peace and harmony. This combined influence might make you prone to impulsive decisions without fully considering the pros and cons. While boldness is very high, it is wise to seek a second opinion from trusted advisor, especially in financial matters or new ventures. On the health front, health may need attention as the energy can lead to restlessness, anxiety, or neglect of self. Your well-being due to hyper focus on ambitions. Maintaining a balanced diet and routine is becomes very important here. So some of the remedy we can share with you is not a remedy but a lifestyle, which is embracing innovation is there, but practice mindfulness, channel ambition ethically, and be cautious with your finances. So the next transit for you will happen on February 7th when Moon will enter Libra in the ninth house. So now sixth house Lord is transiting in the ninth house. So when the Moon transit in the ninth house, emotions and mind may be drawn towards spirituality, higher learning, and travel, because ninth house is your spirituality, your higher learning, your foreign travel, your travel, long distance travel, your father as well. So this period can foster a desire for new knowledge or a broader philosophical perspective, potentially leading to inner wisdom and growth. You may feel religious and maybe do some good deeds. You may think and do things for your father or guru and seek their blessings. You may plan on a foreign trip or attend an educational seminar. You may focus on justice, equality, and helping others. So, overall, this is a good transit, and Jupiter is also aspecting. So, this transit will be very, very fruitful for you. Satakshi, do you want to add anything here?
Yeah, yes. So the thing is, one point is coming in my mind when Moon is going to Libra for Aquarius. Moon is sixth house lord, and it is going to ninth house. Um, Here you may care or you may do things to your maternal, which is related to your maternal uncle, Mamaji, because
Hmm.
sixth house shows. So you can go to religious places with your uncle, or you may like gains will be there with if you are going on long distance travel or right. There will be financial expenses, debt or legal troubles, and father may also face some issues, or due to some enemies there can be some health issues as well.
Yeah, but Jupiter is aspecting, so we don't
Yeah,
think it will like blown out
it
of.
will,
Yeah.
so some
Yes, I
protection.
think. Yeah, I forgot sixth house also represents your Mamaji. So a very good tip there, Satakshi. All right, so let's go to the weekly indicator. So for hell, because it is your sixth lord is getting involved with everything, and so the hell you need to really pay focus. Even the seventh house, all the aspects and transits, your love life also you need to pay attention. Your social life, your career and money, and your personal is good. So we would just give you an advice on love and health. So be careful in this week and take extra care of your partner and extra care for your health. So let's go to the next Lagna, which is Pisces.
Yes, the Pisces Lagna. So the 12th Rashi. For Pisces, the first transit is Moon is entering Leo on February 2nd. So when Moon is entering Leo, Pisces is already very emotional. So here, children will be keeping you on your toes uh, because they are the one who are the reason for your tension. Because here, the fifth house lord is going to sorry, yes, the fifth house lord is going to sixth house. So fifth house represents your children. So they are the reason for your tension. Also, moon represents mother here. So there may be some health issues that can arise to your mother, especially related to stomach. And you will be highly intuitive at your workplace, and you already know like who is your well wisher and who is your enemy over there. So yes, the thing is, the relationship with your mother can be complex because it is in conjunction with Ketu.
Mhm.
So there may be some kind of differences in your opinion, or there may be some emotional distance because Ketu is detachment, right? And also, Mars is aspecting this conjunction where Ketu is sitting and with Moon. So Mars aspecting this house can be beneficial for health and vitality because it is giving you an energy to fight the ailments, to overcome the physical challenge with resilience. Moon will give you nurturing instincts toward the pets because sixth house represents your pets and underprivileged or subordinates at work. Do you have any point to cover for this particular conjunction, Pooja ji?
Yeah. So I think the fifth lord in the sixth house. So fifth house is your creativity, is meeting your daily routine. So your creative energies of fifth house will manifest in your day-to-day job or health practice, which is represented by sixth house. So you may use your intelligence and creativity to overcome obstacles or diseases or deaths. So this aspect from Mars also adds a dynamic. You can become more assertive and maybe potentially competitive energy to these areas. So I think one silver lining is here. So I think all in all, it should not be very challenging. So I think it's an okay period.
Yeah, you're right. So the next transit is Mercury is entering Aquarius on 3rd of February. That is your 12th house. And Mercury being the fourth house lord, and it is the eighth house lord as well. So fourth house is your home, and seventh. Mercury is entering Aquarius on 3rd of February in the 12th house. So Mercury is fourth house lord and seventh house lord. Fourth house is your home away from home, and fourth house is your home, sorry, and seventh house is the home away from home. And 12th house also shows the foreign land. So it indicates foreign travel as the fourth house lord and seventh house lord is in 12th house. Secondly, Mercury is the idea. And with Rahu, it creates the ideas which doesn't belong to this world. That is out of the box thinking is associated with this. Yeah. So you may get ideas related to the business, as seventh house also shows business. And you will make your wife happy by spending money because 12th house is the house of expenditure. So just make her happy. It's okay. There might be possible that there is a disturbed sleep cycle that can be seen because of this placement in 12th house. And with Mercury and Rahu, it will give you overthinking. But if you are putting it in a right track, and if you are writing, so it can be beneficial for you. So don't overthink. Whatever ideas are coming into your mind, just use it for your creativity. And there can be some hidden challenges. But the thing is, Jupiter is aspecting Rahu, so it will keep an eye on it. And the next transit is Moon is entering Virgo on 5th of February. So when Moon is going to Virgo, it is going to be entering your 7th house, which is house of your spouse and your business. And Moon in Virgo indicate that the relationship with spouse is going to be organized and functional because Saturn is aspecting. Because Saturn aspect is serious aspect, it's mature aspect. And marriage is seen as a responsibility as Moon is afflicted by Saturn here. Like Moon indicates basically love, but with Saturn, it's not more. It's more of responsibility than love. And there also is a delay because Saturn represents delay in the plan. If you're making any kind of plan with your spouse, so don't get frustrated because of Saturn. There will be a delay, and this placement can also make you overthink because Saturn Moon here, the Moon is getting afflicted. Also, there is a possibility that your mother is becoming strict during this time because Moon is the planet that represents your mother. Right, Pooja ji, what do you think about it? So I just thought when fifth lord is going to the 7th house, it's a classic indication of a love marriage. So if anybody is maybe in a relationship and wanting to go for love marriage, this will be an ideal time. But as Saturn is aspecting, you can expect some delays, but still love marriage is on the card. If you're already in a committed relationship, then there might be a focus on partnership. And you both can get into creative initiatives because fifth house is
creativity, and when it meets with the seventh house, so there can be a possibility of creative initiative or doing things together, romantic or a movie date. If you have kids together, maybe get involved, maybe they can get involved too. Maybe you go out to a Legoland or to a forest safari, or just play a board game at home. So these themes are also on the cards, but because Saturn's aspect is here, delays are possible. So these two things I thought I'd add, Sakshi.
Yeah, this is wonderful placement. Thank you for giving this point. And if Saturn is aspecting, it's good because Saturn will not let you be with someone who is not right for you.
Yeah, that's right.
Next transit is Venus is entering Aquarius in 12th house. So when Venus is going to the 12th house, it is showing that there is a kind of some hidden love affair because it's going with Rahu. It's in conjunction with Rahu, and it is also possible that there are certain laws in foreign land, or you may feel like you want to denote something in hospital. If you are feeling so, just go for it because it is good for you. Otherwise, you will be spending money for like in hospitals because of any kind of serious issue like sickness or anything like that. But the thing is, Jupiter aspect will protect you from losses uh, to some extent. So that is the good thing here. And combination of Mercury, Venus, and Rahu in 12th house will make the native good writer, of course. And it is also possible that you may develop interest in occult sciences during this particular phase. So next transit is Moon in Libra, and it is going to take place on February 2nd in 8th house. So when Moon is going in Libra in the 8th house, this placement will give fluctuating thoughts. There is a possibility that native may feel the influence of mother-in-law in the matter of their home. So just make sure you're not saying anything at this point because moon transits are short, so it will pass soon. And there will be a sudden interest in the field of research, or there is also possible that any secret may come to surface during this time when moon is in the Libra. What do you think about this, Poojaji?
Yeah, I mean the fifth lord in the eighth house. So fifth house represents your romantic partner or your kids. So you may find a new meaning or learn something hidden about your romantic partner or about your kids, because eighth house is secrets or hidden things, and your romantic partner and kids, they are getting connected to the secrets. You may get creative ideas around how to transform things around your life in general, because eighth house is again transformation, and fifth house is creativity. So you may find, so this is a good point, that you can use your creativity or your ideas around how to transform things about life in general. If you have children, they may struggle with their health or studies. So you need to keep a watch here. And you yourself can become highly intuitive or feel intensely about your romantic partner or children. So, as Satakshi ji said, apply patience here, and moon transits are short. So, keep that in mind, and use the information that we are sharing with you and navigate this transit also. I think, all in all, Pisces, I think this transit is more or less good. Yes, so let's just have a look on the indicators. So for personal, it is high. It's good. Career and money again high. Social high. Love medium. It's okay. And health low. So please take care of your health. All right, everyone. So those are the predictions for all 12 ascendants. I hope you enjoyed them. And we will be coming back with more such predictions. So please subscribe our channel and turn on the notification icon. If these predictions resonated with you, please comment below. If you want to book a session with us for personal chart reading, please contact us on the given number. We'll be happy to help you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, bye bye. Bye.